Hey, yo, everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Teen Titans Child's Play. Take a look at this comic cover right here. Now, this is going to be a different review than all my other Titans reviews, because I'm actually going to talk a lot about the Teen Titans team before I actually go into the story itself. Now, the Teen Titans team has been very sporadic after the Infinite Crisis. A lot of Titans fans know this. And I want to kind of address this issue because it's been an issue that's been nagging at me, and I felt very tipsy-turny back and forth about it. So let's talk about the Teen Titans team. Back in the 60s, we had the original Teen Titans team. Robin, Wonder Girl, Kid Flash, and Aqualad. And eventually Speedy comes along for the ride. This was a solid team. No matter whoever joins the team, whether it's Hawk and Dove or any other characters, we had a good Teen Titans team. It was solid. We had the foundation. The foundation was there, and anything else could be built off of it. This is nice. And then we get this new Teen Titans team with George Perez and Marv Wolfman during the 80s, which again had a solid team. Robin, Kid Flash, Wonder Girl, Cyborg, Changeling, Raven, and Starfire. Great team, love it, fantastic. Great foundation. You can add anyone on that team. It's great. Eventually, the Titans title winds down. We get a new Titans title by Jeff Johns. And in this Titans title, we have the Foundation once again. Robin, Tim Drake, Superboy, Wonder Girl, and then Kid Flash. And we now also have the veterans being Changeling / Beast Boy, Raven, Starfire, and Cyborg. Great team, great foundation. Not only did we get that old school Titans feel, but we also get that young Titans feel with these new characters. Awesome. Love it. No complaints. And then the Infinite Crisis happened. And during the Infinite Crisis, you know, and even beforehand, before the Infinite Crisis, Starfire left the team. And then during the missing year, Raven left the team, and so did Changeling / Beast Boy. I'm just going to call him Changeling because that's what I call him. And Superboy died, and Kid Flash becomes the new Flash. It's a little confusing. So all that's left on the team is Robin, Wonder Girl, Cyborg. And then they bring in new Titan members like Ravager, Supergirl, Kid Devil, Blue Beetle, and Ms. Martian, among many others that come into play. Now, this Titan team is new, but it's fun to have new characters in there, but you lack the foundation because really you only have Cyborg, Wonder Girl, and Robin as, you know, the hooks, the meat that grabs you in and just kind of holds you there. Eventually, Robin leaves the team, and so does Cyborg, and now all we have left is Wonder Girl as one of the original members for this Titans team. Granted, we get new characters like Bombshell, Aqua Girl, Static, among others. Really, it's only Wonder Girl there. Now, I know right now that Superboy and Kid Flash have returned to the team, but really, at this point for the story itself, despite how good these characters are, and let me just tell you, I love Blue Beetle, I love Ms. Martian, I love Ravager, I love a lot of the new Titans. It just doesn't feel like the Teen Titans at all. Why? Because all you got is Wonder Girl there as one of the core members. This is what a Teen Titans team should have, at least this point in its publishing history, is that it should have Tim Drake on it, whether it's Red Robin or Robin. It should have Wonder Girl on it. It should have Superboy on it. And it should have Kid Flash on it. You can have any other members of the team, but if you have those four, it'd be great. I would love to see those four and have Blue Beetle, Ms. Martian, Static, and Aqua Girl on there. That would be a great team. It would just be so fun. But, I mean, you know, Tim's not on the team right now. I know Kid Flash and Superboy have returned, but for this book itself, it just feels like you're lacking that Titans feel. You really do. This is an issue that needs to be addressed. So DC, if you're listening, because you're not, because I'm not that popular, but DC, if you're listening, by hook or crook, and the infinite power of Jesus Christ is pouring on me and making you see what I'm trying to say, you gotta have a Titans team to have the founding members. You have to have Superboy, Tim Drake, Wonder Girl, and Kid Flash as foundations. It's like making a Justice League of America without Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. I know the current Justice League of America don't have those particular people, but technically Dick Grayson is Batman, and Donatori substitute in, but it just doesn't feel right. It's like having a Justice League of America consists of like Booster Gold, Blue Beetle, like Nightwing, Cassandra Cain, Steel. It's just not the core members. So for a Titans book to work, you need to at least have those four: Tim Drake, Superboy, Wonder Girl, Kid Flash. And hopefully they get back to that. We got 3 out of the 4 right now. We're getting there, but still. I know, I needed to just kind of vent for that. Any Titans fan right now, true Teen Titans fan, will know what I'm talking about. Now, I just want to clarify, I still love all these characters. It just doesn't feel like Titans to me. So, let's get into the story. There's a few stories in here. There's really kind of 3. There's one that deals with the Fearsome 5 returning, which is nice that the Fearsome 5 returned, but it really wasn't too much of a story outside of that. Some good combat here and there, but it was a mediocre story at best. Then they had a story dealing with Changeling and Raven showing up and having to save Raven. Again, this wasn't that good story at all. It had its few high points, but wasn't really feeling it. What is really the hook, line, and sinker for this? The Blackest Night story that ties into this with Deathstroke, Ravager, and Jericho. That was a really good story. Really good, loved it. I thought it was great, the interaction between the characters, how the characters came together, the Black Lanterns that showed up. The only problem I have with it is the conclusion that Ravager comes to with her mother. Really, you're an idiot. Sorry, Rose. I love you. You're a great character, but you're an idiot. So, on a whole, I'm just going to say whether or not you should get it. As much as I like the Blackest Night story, and I really did like the Blackest Night story, I'm going to have to say no. There were some good points to this, but there were just equally downside points. I really want to see the Teen Titans book start to get good. Like I said, a great Titans team right now to have would have Tim Drake on it, Superboy, Wonder Girl, Kid Flash, Blue Beetle, Ms. Martian, and throw in, Aqua Girl and Static, Have those team members. I really don't give a flying fuck about Bombshell. She's really not that impressive to me, but really, have that team. That team would be fun. I mean, that would be great, but yeah, Teen Titans Child's Play, probably not worth picking up, which I hate saying because it does have that great Blackest Night story. Maybe in the future you could get it online for cheap on Amazon. Maybe it is cheap on Amazon now, but I wouldn't pay more than maybe $10 for this. Well, I did pay more than $10 for this, but you shouldn't. This is Andrew saying, peace out for now.